Hey, what it do? This is Diego, your plug. I'm off screen right now, but I have a special guest with me today. Our first victim, guest of Onna Bean show. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. What's up, y'all? My name is Ajaay, and I make music. I'm a rapper and I'm a singer and songwriter.
Okay, so before we get into the interview, I'm gonna go over what the style is, and then after that, I just want you to tell them what you got going on, promote yourself, let them know what you got coming up, or anything that you just released or anything like that. All right. So the way that this is gonna go is 3 rounds. Right?
Okay.
You're gonna get a series of regular interview questions. I'm gonna try to let the people hear your story.
Okay.
So these are the regular ones. You got nothing to worry about but that. But at the end of each round, you will get a difficult question, a spicy question.
Okay.
And you have a choice to either answer this question or to eat a bamboozled bean.
Okay.
All right. So some of these flavors are very, it's like barf in there.
Oh my God.
Or it could be peach. It's up to you. So it's up to you. So even when you eat the bean, you still got a chance to walk away unscathed, right?
All right.
But as the rounds go on, so round 1, if you refuse the question, you had to eat 1 bean. If round 2, you got to eat 2 beans. 3, 3 beans. Yeah. All
right. I'm ready. It's cool.
You ready? All right. Cool.
I'm ready.
Cool. So before we get into the interview, you know the rules now. Also, another rule is that if you refuse the question in the bean, the interview stops. So we just gotta shake hands and bring you back and one another time. All right. So
I'm gonna get through all 3. I don't even care. I'm real confident. I'm
and
cool.
if you make it all the way to the end, we're gonna put you in the Onna Bean Hall of Fame. You're gonna get on a page, letting people know that you made it all the way through. You answer all questions, and you get a free hour here. Ooh. So maybe you can probably link up with Study and probably get something done with that one or something.
All right, say that.
All right. So before we start, like I was saying, I want you to explain who you are, what you got going on. Just promote yourself before we get into your backstory.
All right, say that. I'm Ajaay. Again, I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I make R&B. My inspiration for rap is like Jay-Z, Tyler the Creator, Kanye West, anything, the vibes like that. I just love chill shit. I like speaking my truth. Kendrick, J. Cole, can't forget them. Like, I just really like that real shit. So that's the type of artist I listen to, and that's who I inspire from when it comes to my music. I'm 23. I feel old as fuck, but fuck with me still. It's cool. And I've been writing since a young boy, like since I was in 1st grade. So, you know, I do this shit for real. So just show me love. Ajaay Music on Instagram, on TikTok. I just released a song called Little Girl. Just something cute, something quick, talking about my shit. And I got more music coming out. I got a mixtape coming out. So just keep up with me. Promise.
What's the mixtape name? You got a name for it yet?
So I do have a name for it. It's called, I always forget the name, like every time there's a camera in front of my face. It's called After Midnight or After Hours or something, because a lot of the songs are like I make during the night or I record during the night. Like I'm always in the studio at nighttime or late at night, and I like write a lot of my shit sometimes on the spot or like on my way there. So
all right, well, yeah, so you definitely, we're going to get into your history, some stuff that they probably don't know about you, all right? So first thing I want to know is, were you born in Philly?
Yes, I was. Well, no. No, I was born in Abington Hospital, but I feel like that's still Philly. That's just the outskirts, I mean? Like,
so you was PA, you a PA baby.
Willow Grove, but you know, Philly is its home place, so.
Okay.
But I feel like that still count.
All right, so you was born in, you said Abington.
Yeah, it's right next to Willow Grove.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm not too far from here too, because I shop at Willow Grove sometimes. You know, it's dying down. So, but all right, so this may seem crazy because I did my research. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to know, how is it to grow up with a family that is from Barbados?
I love it. And crazy thing is, my family is from Barbados, and then my uncle, he married a Haitian woman, so we have like that sort of vibe in our family too.
Okay.
And I don't know, I really like it. My whole family's been to Barbados, but me though, so I'm mad as hell. But my favorite thing is, claiming Rihanna hard. I claim Rihanna hard. My grandpa, he told me a story. Well, when I was in the car one time when I was younger, he was on the phone. I'm like, who are you talking to? He's talking about, I'm talking to Robin, grandfather. I'm like, who Robin? And he like, she the singer, Robin. I said, huh? He was like, what's her name? And the guy spoke, and he was like, Rihanna. And I was like, what? And so, like, I don't know. I just claim it hard, and I tell people that story all the time because what you mean, like, how you know her grandpa. But, yeah.
Right, okay.
I fuck with it.
All right. So, people from the islands usually have, like, big families. How many siblings you got?
Okay, I got a lot.
Like around 20?
Damn, yeah. Damn, yeah.
So out of those 20, where do you rank at in those? Where are you, the oldest, youngest, middle, third?
That's crazy. All right, it's so all right. So I'm definitely the youngest.
Too,
I
so,
see.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. So like, normally people be like 7. I'm like, no more. But damn, yeah. So I'm definitely the youngest, but there's 4 kids under me. Right? 4 kids under me. And then there's me. But I was adopted too.
Okay.
So I have 2 other siblings outside of those longer siblings I already have.
It just got a huge family.
Yeah. It's but it's all love. We all love each other. My dad always made sure that we were close because we all share the same dad, and some of us share the same mom, but all share the same dad. And it's all love. He made sure we all knew each other, grew up with each other. That's crazy that you knew that. That threw me off for a second.
Of course,
but yeah,
for sure. So like, how was it growing up with like 20 siblings?
Because I was the baby for majority of it, I was very like babied, and still like to this day baby. Like my brother, he was calling me his daughter. He would always pick me up no matter. I was like 10 and he was still picking me up, drawn. My sisters, babysitting me, doing my hair, just all that extra stuff, paying for me to do this and that. So I was just really baby, and that's probably why I'm so spoiled and bougie now. And for real, that's probably their fault. But it is what it is. Right? It's what it is.
Okay, I like that. So like, I noticed that you were raised up by like a hardworking Christian mother. How was her influence on your upbringing?
Yo, my mom is a beast. Like, I love that lady down. She was a single mom. When she adopted me, she was like 40 something, and she had cancer. I'm like, oh girl, I don't know how you did it, but she did it. And yeah, she's like really hard. She's one of those people, like, if she gets sick, like, it don't matter. She still got to go, still got to grind. And I'm like, Mom, I don't feel good. I'm calling off. I'm going to spend the day getting better. And she's like, you need to get up, go to work, and do what you got to do. And I'm like, I understand. But I'm Gen Z, okay? I believe in mental health and doing what you need to do. So it's really funny because, she's a boomer, I think. So a boomer parent and a Gen Z daughter is definitely like 2 different vibes, but she chose me, so it is what it is. She can't give me back, unfortunately, for her, so it is what it is. Okay. Yo, the fact that he wait, time out. Because I don't think y'all, like, the interviewing skills right now, crazy. Mind you.
Onna Bean.
Mind you. I know Diego. Like, I'm cool with bro. But we don't, like, I never exchange information like this, so it's real crazy. Anyway, go ahead, bro. My fault.
I know it's fucking you up.
I was like, hold on. I'm like, this is what?
So you something I didn't know though is that you're adopted. Do you want to speak on that a little bit more? Like, without getting, I know this is already kind of personal.
I'm gonna take the bean on that one.
No, that's not a bean question.
Okay, because I'm about to say you ain't got to worry about that one.
That wasn't a bean question. So I just wanted to see if you wanted to speak.
No, we gonna keep the vibes.
All right,
we
cool,
gonna keep the vibes.
All right, cool. All right, so my last question before we get into the bean question.
Okay.
Right? Is does London have any significance to you?
London. Like the place or a name?
Just the word London. Does it have any significance to you? If it doesn't, it doesn't.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. All right, cool. So, so you ready for the question?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the first question is, what is the nastiest thing you did at someone else's house? And before you answer, this is somebody from Instagram, GN25 215. Shout out to him. I'm gonna try to throw his gram up. He submitted this question. So, what is the nastiest thing you did at someone else's house?
I need to take the...
Oh, you want to take the B? That was a good question, G. Hold up there.
I need to take the bean, bro. Oh my God. Hold on, bro. I thought I wasn't going to have to eat one. I thought I was going to do good, but that one, I'm just... Ooh, okay.
Oh, all right, so don't eat it yet. Yeah, you got your water, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, make sure you got your water. The trash can is near you just in case. All right, so this particular bean, you got the blue bean, right?
Yep.
All right, so this could be either toothpaste or blueberry.
I'm not
All right,
mad at
so
that. Okay.
Whenever you ready, you could.
All right. People like ASMR, right? Hello, welcome back. That's toothpaste.
Oh, that's toothpaste?
That's a strong toothpaste.
Oh, I'm shocked you ain't spit it out. Oh, you's a G.
This is probably going to be the best nasty one there is.
Oh, so it was actually, okay, because we brush our teeth, right? So you used to that taste. Like, you understand? Like, okay.
But you said barf?
Barf? Yeah. That might be the next one I might
This is going to be the...
Make it a little, because you actually ate the bean. I'm shocked. I don't think too many people going to actually eat the bean. All right, so then we on round 2, all right?
Hold on. That shit in my teeth. I
gotta get some dry crackers so you could clear your palate.
Ooh. Yeah, I know, right? It feels like I just chewed a piece of gum. I'm good, though.
You good?
It's like a mint, yeah.
Because I could probably get some Cheez-Its and help clear your palate if you need it.
We good.
You good?
Yeah.
Cool. Let me know, because once in the second round, you want to answer, that's 2 beans.
No, that one, though, I'll be like, yo, get me something. That.
All right, for sure. So I had the barf one. That's the one I actually ate in the promo video. It was disgusting. I had to spit it out.
Yeah, no. That one, you get like 2 seconds and I can't.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So then we on round 2. All right. So you mentioned earlier that you was writing in the first grade. That was like around like 6 years old, right? Mm-hmm. Do you remember any songs from that time?
Yeah.
Oh, let's hear something. Let's give us a couple bars or something.
The first song I wrote in first grade was for Earth Day. And it was with my 2 friends. And we wanted to be in a girl group. And it went like this. We wish you a happy Earth Day. We wish you a happy Earth Day. We wish you a happy Earth Day in a very green year. And it was like something else. I can't remember it, but it was basically to the tune of We Wish You Merry Christmas. And I felt like a brand new person after that day. And ever since then, I've been writing.
Okay. First grade is like elementary school, right?
I guess. Is that elementary or I guess?
I think so. Well, it depends on what school you go to.
Because that's right after kindergarten. So yeah, I guess that could be elementary.
So what elementary school you went to?
So when I was in first and second grade, I went to a Catholic school called St. William's. And then after that, I went to a middle school called Franklin Town.
Franklin Town. Okay. That was actually part of the next question. So you actually answering. You ahead of the pack. All right, cool. So in middle school though, you was still writing songs, right? Mm-hmm. You used to write songs for like your classrooms and stuff like that.
For my class, I was in choir, so I was more doing like the choir songs, or like cover songs because I was in another girl group. Oh my god, another girl group in middle school. Stop, yo. And then I did a lot of theater. Like I'm a theater nerd, so I did theater basically from like a little girl until I went to college. So not too much of singing my own songs in front of people, but I was definitely writing them and sometimes recording and posting them like on Instagram.
Okay, so you remember some of those songs too, or well, I would say like this. What was your favorite theater play? Because usually theater is about plays, right? Like,
yeah.
What would you say your favorite one is?
Oh my god, my favorite theater. I'm a play person, but I'm gonna say musical. My favorite theater musical is Wicked, and it just became a movie. So like, I'm living right now. That and probably like The Sound of Music because my mom introduced me to that when I was like 9, and that was really my shit. That was my hood jam. You couldn't tell me nothing about The Sound of Music. Okay, yeah, like I'm a huge theater nerd. Like I can't. I'm obsessed. Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't get a chance to research this person, but maybe you may know more about them than me. Mm-hmm. Somebody named Angel Hayes.
What? Yo,
like Narwhal out this joke.
I was just about to say that. I'm like, that's such a random artist for you to, bro. Wow.
I don't even know this artist. Can you enlighten us who actually Angel Hayes is?
Angel Hayes, I haven't looked into them in a minute. I'm not sure, but she in middle school, bro, musically, lyrically, and go to SoundCloud, look up Angel Hayes, look up D-Day, look up her Closet remix she did, look up her the song by Macklemore, and it's like I Can't Change, like that song. She did another rap with that, bro. Crazy. And her songs were real deep too. And like in middle school, I was listening to X, Angel Hayes.
Which X?
XX.
Okay. No, just seeing what's up.
What's all the other sad ass artists? I was listening to all those like artists, in middle school, because that's just what the vibes were around that time. You also had fucking Lil Peep, that's just what it was. So Angel Hayes, bro, look her up. She's a genius. I don't know if she still make music, but if she does, I guarantee you that shit is probably still fire. Now you making me about to go
I gotta
and look it, cause bro, fire.
I was supposed to look it up. I was going to ask you, did you still listen to her?
I wasn't expecting you to say that. I thought you was going to say, like, I don't even know what you're going to say, but that was crazy. That was crazy.
People don't be having interviewing skills, apparently, right?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to do actual interviews. I want people to hear your story. Like, you feel me?
That's exactly why I was like, just ask me anything. Like, this is fire, bro. Like, no, real shit, y'all. Round of applause to his interview skills, because this was like, put a little sound effect in. Yes, sir.
So my last question was, who else was your inspirations? You kind of mentioned some of them, but do you want to just talk about that a little bit? Like, who are your inspirations? And since you gave some already, just say how they inspired your music. Like, what specific parts? Like, okay, I like the melodies from this person. I like the beat selection from this person. I like the concepts from this person.
Oh, I can like still go on forever, and that, like I'll speak about the rappers I named real quick before I even go into like my singing part of it. But the rappers I mentioned, like, even though Kanye has been irritating me lately, like lyrically and musically, that man's a genius. Just the way he can take a sample from another song and make it into a whole new song, and you can't help to get it stuck in your head in the way he uses like just the way he phrases things is just insane. And Tyler, the Creator, the same thing. He's so, what's the word? He's so fast. Like when it comes to his lyrics, like he's very witty, and like the just what he uses to get across his messages, insane. And Chromacopia.
I ain't listening to Cornucopia yet.
I
like the marketing behind it. I definitely want. I heard Sticky though. Sticky is definitely crazy.
Go listen, bro. Listen to Cornucopia, bro. That was insane. Like you can tell from Igor, he had found his sound and then like developed. Like Igor was like baby him, and this is like older him. Because
so you wouldn't say like Flower Boy was his transition album? Like where he started, like that's kind of like.
Well, Flower Boy. Well, yeah, we could say Flower Boy, but okay. Igor is like.
No, Igor was fire. That's
Igor was like Flower. Now, Flower Boy and Igor, I can say are like I put them in two different categories because again, I feel like they're not two different sounds because Tyler is Tyler, but they were just two different vibes, I guess you could say in a sense. Whereas Igor and Chronocopia, you can tell like it was influenced in some sense from. Like Chronocopia was influenced from Igor,
right.
And then he just made it.
It's like a more polished version.
Yeah, more exactly. Yeah. That's what I feel like. Jay-Z. I know people be bitter on Jay-Z. I can't name one Jay-Z song. But seriously, bro, if you were like when I talk to my sisters about Jay-Z, people that were millennials and stuff, they can mention a Jay-Z song and know the Jay-Z song because again, it's just the times was different. But I really something about people speaking in music between now and before then is just different. Like the message is very clear. Within now, it's very. I call it like techno rap, and I enjoy techno rap because I be up there. But you know, like rap is very different now from back then, and I just enjoy sometimes listening to something with a real clear message, and that's what I feel like Jay-Z gave. I forgot the other rappers I named, but regardless, it's all to me about the production of the music and your lyrics and what you're talking about. Real shit. Just talk about real shit, and that's it. No matter how you talk about it, just if it's real, it's real, and that's what I appreciate. Oh, J. Cole, Kendrick. I don't even gotta speak on that because if you listen to J. Cole and Kendrick, you know what it is. And I don't appreciate people talking about something nobody really listen to Kendrick because I really listen to Kendrick. And Mad City, Mad City, bro. You can't tell me nothing about that. I listened to that album for 2 years straight in college. It got me through my 2 years of college. You can't tell me nothing.
Okay. All right, so you want parlay a little more? Or are you ready for this question?
Real quick,
this bean question. Go ahead.
Before the bean, because I'm a little scared. My favorite singers are Amy Winehouse, Kehlani. Favorite female rappers: Queen Latifah, Meg Thee Stallion. Angel Hayes, I can make sure. That's so crazy that you brought her up. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Lauren Haregi, just people. Jill Scott, people with very soulful voices. Again, singers that sing about something with a meaning, and they're all very witty. They're all very beautiful. And Meg made me feel like a bad bitch. And like even her songs like Hiss and stuff, they all have a meaning behind it, even though it make you want to dance and bop, but it's still real deep. And I don't know, stuff like that really get my attention and I fuck with it. So yeah, all right, bean question, hurry up.
All right. Just try to get it out the way, huh? All right, so this one is very spicy. This one was actually one of the. I was waiting for some more people to just submit, so I had to. I got a bunch of questions, so
you can. Yeah, you good. Okay,
I'm good. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm like.
All right. Describe the time that you lost your virginity.
I need to be right.
You doing it to yourself. You could just answer the questions.
Oh no! What the hell? That was a fucking setup. Oh my fucking god! That's like popcorn or something. What the hell is that?
go.
You got, hold on. No, because this is diabolical.
All right, so it seemed like. Let me see them. Which ones you got?
Yellow and like a brown one. Bright. This one looked like the peach birth one.
Ooh,
It got like a freckle on it.
All right, so you got the yellow one is either top banana or wet dog. So you can either. And then the white one is toasted marshmallows or stink bug.
First of all, I'm scared of stink bugs. Okay, my girlfriend lives in a fucking Poconos, and they're always around. I hate the fucking stink bug. I don't even know which one to start with first.
Take your time. Take your time.
You said banana and what? Wet dog?
And the other one is toasted marshmallows or stink bug.
If nobody got me, God got me. Okay.
So that was wet dog. Then.
That was wet dog. I don't even know what the fuck that. I don't even know what a wet dog tastes like. But that was nasty as fuck. Like, hold on, y'all. I don't even know. Like, that was. Yeah, I need something to clear my palate. Y'all. I don't know what wet dog tastes like, but I know what it smell like, and that's what my mouth tastes like. If that make the fuck sense. I'm irritated. Oh my god. Those the white cheddar ones? Yeah. Those are the best ones. Yeah. And anybody that think otherwise, you are confused by the system. This ain't sponsored, but if you want to sponsor Cheese It, get into it. Okay. I gotta eat this one before I eat my Cheese It. Because I'm literally about to fucking cry. Okay. You said what is this?
That is toasted marshmallows or stink bug.
Please, God, please be toasted marshmallow. I swear to God, I'll cry. Okay.
You are 3 for 3 with the nasty ones. That's crazy.
I'm not happy. That was fucking gross.
So I'm gonna give you some time to recoup and get yourself together so you can get ready for these other questions.
Oh my god. Why do they taste like that? Is that approved by the FDA?
Yes, these are.
Are these FDA approved? Okay. I can't believe. I'm still gonna come back for a part 2 in the future. It's okay.
I don't know. I'm shocked that you 3 for 3 on them. Hopefully you get some good ones in there if you don't want to answer.
I thought God was on my side, but apparently he's busy right now.
Yeah, he working.
So he got bigger things to worry about. It's okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So after you graduated middle school from Franklin, you said what was it?
Franklin Town.
Franklin Town. You went to a performance art school.
I did.
What's the name of that performance art school?
It is called the Philadelphia High School of Creative and Performing Arts, or CAPA for short.
And how was it there attending that school?
I loved CAPA. Like, in high school, obviously, I was ready to graduate. Who isn't ready? You know, you ready to be grown, do your thing. Mm-hmm. I hate it now. I pay bills. I don't like it. But I loved it. I loved the people. I loved the teachers. I was a theater major. My 2 theater teachers, Go Big and Cramney, I called them mama. They were like my school moms. Before I came out to my mom, they held my secret tight. They knew what it was. And I was always messing with Mama Go Big, I called her. I used to, my senior year, I used to super glue stuff to her desk. Don't ask me why. It was fun. Okay, quarters. One time I blew up a condom and stuck it on her lamp. It was a time, might I say. But no, For real, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the people. I enjoyed being a creative. I was friends with dancers, writers, film, art, everything, everyone, instrumentalists. Like, that was a vibe. I don't know how it is today. I haven't been there, but it was a vibe when I was there, 2016 to 2020. That was the last real class.
Hold up, Siri. Don't talk to me. Okay, so that's good. That's good. So, in 2017, you did a presentation on police brutality.
Like,
what was your
really,
involvement on that, and how? Tell me about that process.
Like, this guy was really like, yeah,
like was I there with you?
Like, he was right there. Like, oh my God. So, I was a very big fan of Todrick Hall. And he has a song named Water Guns. And I wasn't the only person that knew it at the time, obviously, because I'm not the only person on earth. So, you know, in my theater class, we always did projects. We always did groups. We always did combined things. So one day we just did this group thing. And I think it was like 6 of us. And, you know, I mentioned we should do... but you know, we were talking about and mentioning how we should do a topic of like police brutality. Mm-hmm. And then we were looking around for songs, and we talked about Todrick Hall, Water Guns, and I was like, I love that song. I think this would be a great song for it. And we sat and we figured out ways to chop it up to talk about certain people. So we talked about who did we talk about? I'm like blanking out right now, because we changed it so many times. So, okay. We've talked about 3 people in the beginning when we first did it. And I'm blanking out on the first 3 people we did, because we ended up changing it, because from 2016 to 2020, you can only imagine how many people have passed away from police brutality from then. So, the first 3 people we did, we showcased it to the class, and my teacher was like, oh, I love it. Like, we have to make this a thing for like a show. So one day we put it together and we did it for a show for the school. Everyone loved it. The next year, again, we switched out the people we did. But then we add more people into the group to make it like a bigger production. And then the final time we did it, my junior year, we had listed basically almost every victim of police brutality you could think of. We had edited clips, news clips. We added sound effects. We created signs. We had costumes. And one thing I always said was I had to respect and shout out to my white peers in my class, because not only was it uncomfortable for the black peers in our class to portray those things that actually happened, but I can only imagine how weird it was for my white peers to do the acts that were happening to us. But I always respected my class for it. We always kept it real. When it came to that topic, we kept it G. We kept it serious. We didn't play around. And yeah, if you go on my Instagram and scroll all the way down, I think there should be a video on my page. But yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me answer this real quick. Hello? Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
I'm gonna do some ASMR for you guys. Ready?
All right. It sounds like she just came in for I'm shooting sorry right now, bro. But you can go.
ASMR. Welcome to the Bean Show.
Okay. Had to clear your pollen, try to clear that pollen a little bit more.
We're getting closer and closer. I'm
yeah. You know, it's 3 beans, so you know round 3 question is super spicy. So
I know.
So you said you graduated high school like around 2020, right? 2019, 2020?
2020, not 2019. 20 motherfucking 20.
Okay, and then you went to college after that. What college did you attend?
I went to Kutztown University.
Cookstown. Okay, what was your major there? What was you?
I was a cinema, television, media production major, which means I did screenwriting. I took a music video production class, and I shot my own music video to my own song. I did something else. I did basically, all the stuff you can think of: editing, film, production, pre-post, post-post, all of that. That's what I did.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. So how was it attending that college?
It was cool.
Were you like a party animal, or was you a bookworm, or a little bit of both?
It was cool. So my first year, it was COVID. So we were still partying, but not too much because not a lot of people wanted to be outside. And all my classes was online. But by the second year, I was definitely at parties. I can't even lie. All right, my freshman year, I was at parties, but I used to go to like Allentown and stuff to attend them, or like go to the car shows and stuff like that. And then my sophomore year, I was really at the parties on campus and at the frat houses, and not the sororities because they can't hold parties. But yeah, no, the frat houses and the apartments and stuff. I was outside. Bookworm. I was a bookworm to the classes that interested me. Oh shit. Like my law class I took, all my major classes I took, biology, anything science, math, that's never been my forte. But you need one of those to like graduate to get your credits or whatever. But not a fan. 0 out of 10 would recommend. And then I got kicked out for not attending classes because life was lifing. Okay, I was working and working until 6 a.m. Had a class at 8. Nobody was doing that. I needed sleep. I needed slumber. Okay, so I did what I had to do. Respect to it.
Okay, so sound like college was pretty lit for you.
Twas.
Very pivotal. That was a pivotal time for you too, right? Because you met somebody in college that was like very influential in your life.
I did.
And who's that person? You like to tell us who that person is and how you met them?
That is my honey bunny, my wife, my girlfriend, Adriana. She worked at my college actually while I went there. And I love telling this story, so I'm glad you asked. Okay, look at my promise ring. No, I'm a taken bitch. Okay. Anyway, okay. So I remember one day I was in the caf with my friend Kathy, who was about to start working at the caf, and I saw this girl walking by. I was like, "Oh, she's cute. You gotta give me her number." Like I kiki. And that was it. And like a month later, in April, I was at home celebrating my mom's birthday and my aunt's birthday actually and all that stuff. And then I came back to college and my friend Kathy was like, "Oh, I met these girls and I hung out with them, but you weren't home. I want you to meet them tonight." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I didn't live at the apartment, but I was going to be there because my friend needed me to hang out with her sister." And that's what I did. And while we were hanging out, there was a whole power outage for like hours. You guys out. It was ridiculous. Nothing working. It got to a point where I had it up to her. It just got to a point. Anyway, and finally my friend Kathy got home and then her 2 friends got there. And I saw the girl and I'm like, she kind of looks familiar, but I didn't, think anything of it. And my girlfriend loves to mention this, okay? So I had a wig on, but the power was out. So you got a whole bunch of people in a room, no power on. AC not working. Come on, I had to snatch the wig off, okay? And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that because she was cute, and that was embarrassing. And then my girlfriend's Puerto Rican, and I was just like, that's just doing too much. Like I can't let her perceive me like that. Like I need to be a cutesy girl. And yeah, that whole night we spent talking. Like at one point, everybody was talking, but me and her kind of went to a corner and we started talking about our favorite artists and stuff. And when she left, I looked at my friend Kathy and I said, I like her. I'm going to make her my girlfriend. At the time, I had an ex-situationship thingy-mabob going on from high school. But after I had met her, my girlfriend, Adriana, I was like, I can't. So I just stopped talking to her. And that was that. She stopped talking to me and it is what it was. But my girlfriend had a boyfriend at the time. And I knew that. She told me, she was like, I have a boyfriend. You have to respect that. And I was like, you're right. But don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your wife. And she didn't. And here we are. 3 years later, that's my honey bun. That nigga wasn't shit, and my bitch wasn't shit. So we became together, and then we shit together.
Oh, okay. Oh, such a love story. Oh, okay.
Gays.
So college was was like a very transitional time for you. Because not only did you meet your love of your life, you also met somebody else too there, didn't you?
I did. I met my best friend there.
And who's that?
Her name is Steady. That's my bestie. Hold on, Rusty. She's also my engineer.
There we go. Shout out. Go ahead. Give us.
And she runs Black Dice Entertainment. Get with her. I love her. You know, oh my God.
Yes. Give us that story.
Oh, I love this story too. It's so funny. All right. So again, I was in an ex-situationship with some girl from high school. And we were supposed to go to the same college. And we had thought it was the bright idea to be roommates together. So, you know, we had already picked the room, put the application in, all that. And one day, Study had texted me, and she was like, hey, what's up? Because she had saw my page. She saw I was gay. She saw I made music. So, you know, I was from Philly. So she just, you know, was like, oh, this would be a perfect fit. So she had hit me up. And I'm like, oh, my fault. I'm already rooming with my girl, da-da-da-da-da. And she's like, no, it's cool. I understand. And that's what it was. And then my ex-situationship ended up not going. And she was just like, yeah, I'm not going. So I had to like scurry. And I was like, hold on. I remember this girl texting me. So I hit Study up. Mind you, she scared me a little bit. Because if you would have saw the picture that was on her page, my best friend gay too. And we both more masculine presenting. But she had her femme picture up. And it was like her giving eyes, giving face. And she just looked mean.
I was like,
she looked mean. Yeah, I'm like, she looked mean. I didn't know. But she was really just giving bad bitch, and that was my fault as another bad bitch for assuming that she just wasn't giving bad bitch, and she was giving me. You know, like I take accountability. But yeah, no. So I text her. I'm like, yo, like, do you have a roommate yet? If not, let's be roomies. Let's pick a room. And at the time, she did, but they was trying to stuff her in a room with like 3-4 other girls. I'm like, bozo. So I hit up the lady. I'm like, yo, I found some girl I want a room with. Need her ASAP. Put her on. And they put her on. And that's how we became best friends. And at first, I wasn't her best friend. She had another bestie. But after like a month of us living together, she started calling me best friend. I said, I know that's right, because you knew what it is. We run deep, bitch. And that's been like, what, 5 years. So yeah, that's my bitch. That's my sis for all.
Speaking of Study, there's like a like you got a twin, right? Like, or a cousin that kind of like looks very similar to you.
Yes. So she's not my actual cousin. You know, black people. Because we look so much alike, we call each other cousin. Study and Marie knew each other since high school. Like, so Marie, who I call cousin, is my best friend girlfriend. And Marie also went to our college. Anyway, yeah, no. So I call her cousin because we look like, and even my sisters, when they met her, they looked at us and like kind of jumped, and they were like, oh my God, you two look alike. Are you sure you're not related to us in some way? And we were like trying to think, but it didn't connect. There's nobody we could think of in the world that connects us. And even like strangers would be like, oh, are you two sisters? Are you two cousins? Are you two related? And we're just like, no, but we get that all the time. And that's my twin in them. Oh, cousin. Yeah.
Okay.
She's also a photographer. and yeah, get with her. I'm sorry, you know, gotta shout my bitches out. Okay.
Okay, so the last question before we get to the last spicy question.
I'm scared.
Where you might have to eat 3 beans. You've been on the street. You've been on the bean eating street.
If they are not good beans, I am going to cry.
All right, cool. So, this not the controversial question. So, describe what the Black Dice boot camp is, and is that still going on?
Okay, so my best friend, she runs a company called Black Dice. Basically, a bunch of entertainers doing their art however they can. And so when she had decided that she wanted to start her company, we had talked about going to multiple places, networking, and while we're networking, we're filming content, we're writing, we're just doing a whole bunch of shit. So we had decided on our first stop we were going to do New York because she already has some connects out there. She's been there. We love New York. And because why not? It was December, I think it was like December 19th to like the 21st or 22nd or something. And I had did 2 interviews, 2 dropped the mics. We had filmed a video of like our experience around New York. I had the content from the Drop the Mics and the interviews, and then our little videos we filmed from in between, like on TikTok or just on Instagram and stuff. And basically it was just a chance for us to get together, and that was like our first run. So it was really just focused at the time like on me as an artist, trying to get like the gist of how it would run and how it would feel. And she handles other artists. She engineers for other artists. So in the future, I think our next stop was LA, we said, or something like that. So we'll see how that go. But it's definitely a vibe. It's a chance for you to connect with people, to reach out to people, to write with people, everything in between. So yeah, I think our next step is LA, we said when we last talked about it. If we do that, I'm excited. I've been trying to get to LA for years now, make some connects. I want to be an independent artist, but damn, them label money it'd be so tempting sometimes. Take me.
Yeah, don't sign
but
the deals.
I ain't a dummy.
Don't
Listen to my songs, and I'll tell you how many times I'm not a dummy.
Yeah.
I know better. I want my rights, bitch.
All right, so
okay, wait. Okay, go ahead.
That was a great interview. I feel like I got to know you a little bit more than I already knew you without knowing you.
Nah, this nigga crazy, y'all.
Best interviewer in Philadelphia.
Here you go. Stamp.
All right, so you ready for your last controversial on the bean question?
If those other 2 are controversial, you might as well put them in my hand right now. Okay.
This one might be a little easier. It depends, though. It depends on how your situation was. So, what is the most morally conflicted choice that you ever made in your personal life that you'd rather not revisit?
Most morally conflicted. See, but now my morals are conflicted right now because talking about it before.
Yeah, I'm saying you gotta. That's what I'm saying. It's the morally conflicted, Joe. That's what I said. It depends on how much your morals was challenged during this situation. If you want to reveal it, but you can always eat 3 jelly beans. It's up to you. You can see her thinking.
Like,
you can see the thought bubbles.
I will take the 3 beans.
I thought you was gonna answer. Like,
unfortunately, I'll say this. I'll take the 3 beans still, but I'll say this. The only reason why I can't talk about it is because the person who it involved passed away, and I don't want to do that to her. So I'm going to take my 3 beans.
I thought you was going to get in the Hall of Fame this time. Well, you didn't answer no hard questions, but you answered some good questions. I appreciate it. Here's your
damn.
Yes.
Do this to me.
Right.
I'm coming back for the part 2. I'm getting the Hall of Fame.
You gotta start answering them spicy questions
Yo.
then if you want to be in the Hall of Fame. So you got the green one is either juicy pear or booger. The peach one, I don't know which one that is. That's either peach or barf or strawberry banana or dead fish. I don't know which one's the one. And then that one is either tutti frutti or stinky socks.
Okay. I'm gonna start with green. Green is recently my new favorite color, so do me good, girl.
She got a good one. Finally,
That was juicy pear. That was good. That was really good. Okay, I'm scared. You said dead fish, strawberry, banana,
I know what that's either peach or barf. I had to give you the barf one to just test it out. So it's either gonna be peach or barf, and the other one is either tutti frutti or stinky socks.
This one's definitely barf.
Why do you think it's barf?
All them red flakes on it, I don't trust it. But we gonna go. Okay, God got me.
That wasn't peach. That wasn't peach. Well, at least you got one good one so far. Hopefully this last one is another good one. Clean that palette real quick.
Bean Boozled, count your motherfucking dick.
We need Bean Boozled to sponsor, yo.
No.
Sponsors.
Actually sponsor, yeah. Don't count your days, my fault.
Well, yeah, count your days because you is. Yeah, it's so diabolical to come up with something like this. And I'm even more diabolical to connect spicy questions to it, but go ahead. Tutti Frutti or stinky socks?
Please.
You ate the barf? Or no, that you spit it out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
ate the barf. I mean, cheat. You see how you tried to play me on? Okay. Please be Tutti Frutti. Okay.
You got lucky. Okay, so you got 2 good beans out of 5. 2 for 5. Well, I thank you. I appreciate you for coming on the show and telling more about your story. You do have a great story. I don't know if next time if we could get into some more topics, what I'm saying? I don't want to get it too dark if it's a dark past. I don't want to.
It's not too dark, but the vibes is fresh now. But next time we can really do the hot seat.
We can do the hot seat. That was the original name for this joint too. Hot seat. Yeah, hot seat, spittle beans. I just went on a bean. It's a Philly term. So appreciate you. Definitely. How did you feel about it? How do you feel about the interview?
Interviewer, 10 out of 10. Questions, 10 out of 10. Them fucking nasty, funky ass beans? A 0. I'm talking to you, Bean Boozled. She's it. Sponsor. Bean Boozled, sponsor. And who this? One of motherfucking bottle.
Deer Park.
Deer Park. Sponsor the essentials, and I don't know if this hefty. I don't know. Sponsor.
We gotta get a trash can in name because it's definitely gonna get fondue throughout this whole process.
Yeah, because that shit gross. And if you swallow a bean and it's nasty, I will sleep with my eyes open around you because that is gross. Spit that shit out.
All right. So, what's your advice for the next contestant that's gonna come up on the bean?
Just know that you're going to be shocked by some of the questions you're going to get because you're going to be like, oh, I didn't know you knew that. But it makes the interview better. It makes it nice to know somebody went out their way to actually do their research about you. So it'll be a fun interview. Them beans, even if you think you know what it's going to taste like, what, dog? Y'all making shit up.
Like, who taste tested them? Like,
you see what? No.
Wait.
because they had to have like groups and stuff come in and test the product. Oh, did this taste like a tutti frutti or dead fish to you? What the frick? If my fish ain't fried, I don't want it. And that's it.
All right, so what do you want to tell the viewers before you go? And also let them know where they can follow you and listen to your music also.
Tell the viewers, I want to tell y'all that, one, make sure you show love to the page, to the channel, show love to this video, show love to my man behind the camera and on the mic, Diego. Show love to me at Ajaay Music. Keep following, keep listening to my music. You can find it on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. You got it. I got it. It's anywhere you want it. Go find it. I'm on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, and everywhere, honestly. So just go show me some love, y'all. And go show Diego some love. And I hope I can come back for part 2. And that time, I'm really going to answer all 3 of the questions.
All right. Thank you. It's nice having you.
Thank you for having me.